Did you know that in Romania people don't just celebrate their birthdays, but also their name days? And sometimes it's even a bigger deal. Today we are going to talk about name days in Romania, the most popular names I've personally heard here. And trust me, this video is going to be a bit funny and a bit chaotic. So, if you have ever wondered why suddenly there's food, drinks and people celebrating for no obvious reason, you are about to find out. Welcome to today's vlog on From Mora with Love. Hi, Lao Tsuika! So, name days are actually very popular here in Romania, and interestingly, we also celebrate name days in Poland. In Poland, every single day of the year, literally 365 days, is connected to some names, and very often the same name appears more than once a year, sometimes twice, sometimes even more. So people can actually choose which days they want to celebrate, usually the one closer to their birthday. But in Romania, it works a bit differently. Here, name days are strongly connected to the Orthodox calendar and specific saints, and people take this seriously, like really seriously. It actually reminds me of how it used to be in Poland many years ago. Back then, name days were a big social event. People invited friends, family, there was food, drinks, a real gathering. But nowadays in Poland, it's not that strong anymore. People don't meet as often. And that's where Romania feels different. Romanians are much more social in this way. They meet more often, they celebrate more, and name days are a perfect excuse to bring people together, just like it used to be in Poland. And here, people really care about celebrating their name day. It's not something small. Also, there are so many religious days connected to different saints. Honestly, I can't keep up. My wife Anna somehow remembers all of them. She will just tell me things like, today we can't do laundry because it's Saint Dimitri's Day. And I'm like, we have a full basket of clothes. I'm doing the laundry. And guess what? The washing machine broke that same day. And I told her, well, it's because you believed in it. I didn't. Ciam this you. So yeah, maybe there is something to it after all. Now, let's talk about names, because this is something that really surprised me in Romania. Other thing I noticed is that people here actually use two names in everyday life. Now, in Poland, we also have multiple names. I personally have three. My first name is Rafał. The second one I got from my father, and the third one comes from confirmation, that's from the church. So second is Robert, and the third name is Michał. But I only use one name, Rafał. The rest exists only on paper. In Romania, it's different. People actually use both names. Sometimes they even call each other using both names at the same time. For example, my wife's father calls her Anna Maria, and I was like, why both? Why not go all the way and say Anna Maria Mora? Names are really important here. Very important. VIP. For example, my wife's sister, her name is Andra Nicoleta, but she doesn't use Andra at all. She uses Nicoleta because she doesn't like the first one. She got that name because it was important to name her after someone, like a godparent, so nobody gets offended. For me, that's really surprising. And I had my own funny situation. In every company I worked for, my name was written as Rafał Robert, but people had trouble pronouncing Rafał. That's ew sound. It doesn't exist here, so people would say Rafa or Rafal. And in one company, they solved this problem in a very creative way. They changed my name everywhere to Robert because it was easier. The only problem, I don't like that name, so I had to go around telling everyone, I'm not Robert, I'm Rafał, and they never changed it back. Kumit zice. And actually, there is one more thing that really surprised me. My last name, as you know from my channel, From Mora with Love. My last name is Mora. 4 letters. That's it. But somehow people still struggle with it. Sometimes I'm at the doctor or waiting in line and someone tries to read it and they just freeze. And I'm thinking, what exactly is the problem? It's literally M-O-R-A, Mora. Try reading something like Brzęczyszczykiewicz. That's a challenge, but Mora, I don't get it. I know, Romanian last names can be specific, but not everyone has to be called Popescu or Ceausescu. I'm not going to change my name like that. I have a simple one, so I expect people to just pronounce it. That's it. Hi, Kenu Igreu. Alright, so before we finish, let's talk about the most popular names I've noticed here. For men, Andrzej, Lionel, Bogdan, Adrian, Dragos, Stefan. Some of them exist in Poland too, but we pronounce them differently. For example, Stefan versus Stefan, Mariusz versus Mariusz. Same roots, different sound. There is also one name that always makes me smile, Jonuc. No offense, but it sounds like peanut to me. For women, Andrea, Anna, Oana, Joanna. I hear this everywhere. And names like Katalina, for me, that's basically Polish Katarzyna. So sometimes I joke and call my friend Katarzyna, and she already understands. And I also know someone named Anka. In Poland, Anka exists too, but it sounds a bit rough. And in Swedish, it even means duck. So yeah, names really depend on trends. In Poland, popular names changed a lot over time, and that's probably a topic for another video. So yeah, these are just my observations from living here in Romania. I hope you enjoyed this vlog and maybe learned something new. Let me know in the comments what do you think. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share this video so it can travel through the depths of YouTube. And I will see you in the next vlog on From Mora with Love. La revedere! Salut! How am I supposed to get through this swamp? I don't know. That's a challenge.